guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I decided to film this look for you, and I was inspired to film it because I saw this picture of Lauryn Hill and I really liked it, and I really thought that I really thought that it's a full appropriate look, so I've decided to film it for you today. So if you like the look and you want to see how I recreated it, then stay tuned. For my transition colour, I'm going to be using this brown shade from my Lorac 120 Neutral Eyeshadows palette. And I'm literally just placing that above my face. Then to prime my eyelids, I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn. And I'm blending that out using a flat shader brush. Then to set the concealer in place, I'm going in with my Collection Sheer Loose powder in Barely There. And I'm going to use the same brush I used to apply the concealer. Then for my main crease colour, I'm using my Makeup Revolution Naked Chocolate palette, and I'm going in with this brown shade called Choicest. And I'm focusing the colour more on my outer V and then blending whatever's left on the brush towards the inner part of my eye. Then for my lid colour, I'm using this MUA Luxe Metallic Eye Palette in Alchemy, I think. And I'm going in with this gold shade, like this really bright gold shade. And I'm just going to apply it using the brush that comes in it first. And I'm going to use my finger to intensify the colour. Now I'm going in with my finger and I'm just going to tap it on top of where I already placed the gold colour. Then to blend out the edges of the gold, I'm going back in with the brown shade that I used in the Makeup Revolution palette, Choicest, just to blend out the edges. Then to cut my crease just a little bit and slightly define it a bit more, I'm going in with this black shade from the Lorac 120 Neutral Eyeshadow palette. And I'm using an angled brush. So I'm going back in with the brush I used Choicest on. There's no added product on it, but I'm just going to use it to blend out the black so it's not harsh. And just to intensify my transition colour, I'm going back in with this brown rusty orangey shade again in my transition area. Then to line my eyes, I'm using my MUA Wet Look liner. And I'm not going to do a wing, I'm literally just going to follow my lash line. And her wing doesn't look like it comes, her liner doesn't look like it comes from all the way in the beginning, it looks like it starts in the middle and it's quite thin as well. Okay, so that's it for the eyes so far. Now I'm going to go in and do my face, and then we'll come back to the eyes. So for my foundation today, I'm using my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation in the shade Y535. And I'm just using 2 pumps of that. So and to blend this out, I'm using my Real Techniques, I think it's the buffer brush. It's rubbed off, but yeah, that brush. So now I'm going to blend this out using dabbing motions first, just because it gives you a better coverage. Blending down my neck. Okay, so for my concealer today, I'm going to use my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just going to highlight underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin and my forehead. And to miss out using my Damp Real Techniques Damp Real Techniques Complexions sponge, I think it's called. But yeah, it's damp, so yeah, it blends out the product nicely. Okay, so to set my highlight, I'm going back in with my Collection Loose Powder, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques setting brush. Okay, I didn't realise that my camera stopped filming, so to blend away my bake, like the collection powder that I used to bake my face, I used my MAC MSF powder in the shade Dark Deepest. And then to contour my face, I used my Sleek Face Form Kit in medium. I used the brown shade, this one. And then to bronze up my face and add a bit of warmth, I used my CoverGirl Ebony bronzer. And then to finish off the eyes, I went back in to the Lorac palette that I was using, and I just used the Rush shade that I use as my transition shade, and I used the black to smudge out my lower lash line. And then for mascara, I used my Maybelline Great Lash Mascara in Very Black. So to finish off the look, I'm just going to go in and do my lips. And to line my lips, I'm using this makeup store lip liner. They don't have makeup store in London anymore, but when they did, I got this. And it's in the shade Russian Bordeaux. It's a nice purple colour. So I'm just going to use that to outline my lips. And I was going to use my MAC lipstick in Film Noir. It's a really nice chocolate shade, but I feel like it's a little bit too dark. So I'm going to try and use my MAC Pro Longwear lip liner in Bittersweet. And then to I'm going to try and use my MAC Pro Longwear lip pencil in the shade Bittersweet. And then to try and lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to use my NYX Butter Gloss in Ginger Snap, just to give it more of that 90s vintage look. Okay, so just to give it a little bit of gloss, because I actually like the colour that I've got from this, I'm just going to use Ginger Snap, just a tiny bit in the middle to give a little bit of shine, the tiniest bit. Like literally, that's it. And that's it. So I'm just going to go in and spray my face using my Makeup Revolution Pro Fixing Spray, and I'm just going to set my face. Whew, it's cold. And that's the finished look. So I'm just going to brush my hair so I look a little bit more presentable. And yeah, there you have it. That's the finished look. I really like how this look turned out. If you have any requests or suggestions of videos you'd like me to film, please leave them commented down below and give this video a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see my eyebrow routine, then please also comment down below saying you'd like to see that. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.